to be crowned.
Oh, some very good shots.
The world 10-ball champion.
Welcome everybody to the Predator WPA Junior World Championships. And it's the girls division, 10-ball is the game. First of all, we're at the semi-final stage. I'm going to introduce you to the players over on table number 2. Representing Chinese Taipei, please give a big hand for Wang Mingling. Her opponent from the United States of America, please give a big hand for Helfrey Jordan. Your match official on table number 2 from New Zealand, Zane Bernard. Now to table number 1. Please give a big hand for United States of America's Savannah Easton. Her opponent today from Sweden, Linnea Hjelmström. The referee on table number 1 from Australia, Yusin Chow. Ladies, good luck. Please like for the break.
Well, a very good morning to you and welcome to the semi-finals of the Predator WPA Girls World Junior Championships. We are live from Gandia, of course, in Valencia, Spain. The semi we are concentrating on is Savannah Easton from the USA up against Sweden's Linnea Hjelmström. It's a race to 7, alternate break. The referee for this one is Yusin Zhao, otherwise known to us as Coco. It's 10-ball, it's call shot. I'm Mark White, and calling the shots with me in the booth is Tim Delaita. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Mark. Pleasure to be back in the booth together with you. Let's see about this match. I mean, both players have been doing really well on the, adult scene. If you look at the good results they've had last year. Savannah Easton, I believe, last 16 World 10-ball Women Championship. So, will be definitely a good match, I feel like.
Yeah, and I must say, I expected to see the name Savannah Easton. Sophia Mast, I should say, the reigning champion. But the fact is, we will have a new name on the trophy this year, Tim. It could be Savannah Easton, who actually lost in the final to Sophia in New Zealand, but that young lady sat there will have other ideas. Her idol is Jasmine Ocean. She says that's who she sets her sights on being, and she's certainly going along the right lines, Tim, reaching the semi-final now of this junior championship. Savannah in on the 1 then, Tim. Take it away.
Yeah, let's see. 2, 3 and 4 pretty much connected to each other. 5 does not go to the bottom left or the bottom right. Well, it does now. She's missed that 2-ball. A little bit of a surprising miss. Maybe some early nerves.
Yeah, I think she came across it as well, Tim. She was kind of guiding the cue ball, you know, when that happens. She's kind of guiding the cue ball towards the 3 there to get the right angle. So an early chance for Linnea. Well, she's actually hooked.
Yeah, not sure how much of the ball she can hit, how full. Otherwise, safety behind the 5 ball would be quite obvious, but she did have plenty. Won't be too difficult to hit for Linnea though. Could go 2 rails. She's looking at going over the bottom short rail. I find that a little bit more difficult. I think 2 rails just past the side. Try to make it short. Well, she's going over the bottom short rail. So easy to put some spin on the ball. Unwanted spin on the ball to where you might miss the 2 ball completely.
Here we are at the penultimate day here in Gandia. Of course we will carry on. We'll have a day off and then the Euro Tours start, the men's open and the women's Euro Tour will begin. Absolutely stacked field for this upcoming Euro Tour, of course. We've still got some boys under 17s and under 19s action as well to come. Two champions already crowned, Tim. Oliver Schnellnocky and Wan Yang last night, winning their first pairs title and winning $40,000 for their trouble.
Well, difficult shot coming up. It was difficult to cross over to the left side without bumping the 8. Now, I don't think she'll have to do too much with the cue ball. Running into the 9. Well, she chose to go forward. She's quite off angle on the 6.
I thought she might have drawn off of the 5 ball, Tim. Draw off the 9 and kind of leave the cue ball where the 9 was, but as you said, surprisingly went forwards. So that's why she's got, well, do you take this into the top right?
I just think holding the cue ball is really scary playing to the top right.
Yeah, and equally going to the top left, she's going to have to stun off the rail. Yeah, she's decided to go the top right. I think the positional side is just slightly easier this way, although she's not playing draw, or she's gone into it. What a shot that is. What a shot. Very well judged indeed. Savannah, one of the few players, Tim, I've actually seen using keel wood, extra dried process on the keel wood. I think she tried every cue out there, to be honest, and settled on this one. She tells me she gets lots more feel with it. Oh, and I got the feeling that that was going into the side pocket. Is she hooked by the bump or is she okay? Remember that famous Cesca Centeno? I think you were commentating on that when she hooked herself behind the point and then went 2 rails and potted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't
She
pot
did
it.
hook
Tried
herself.
to play a safety. Cue ball's going close again. What a start to this match. Deep breath from Linia. Such a nice young lady. Oh, terrific 10 ball, very confident Tim. Yeah, referee just saying wait until the ball has stopped. And the final of this tournament will be tomorrow at 12:30 local time. So set your phone time, alarm, reminder for that. 12:30 tomorrow for the final of the Girls Junior World Championships. No score in the other match yet. You can see over on table 2 if you'd like to watch that. Mingling Wang against Jordan Helfrey. Lots of more pool to come today. We've got the men's open, of course. Semi-finals. 2 interesting semi-finals there as well. Tim Francisco Sanchez Ruiz against Bader Al-Wahadi, and Dennis Grabet up against Poland's Daniel Maciel. Back to this one.
Yeah, dry break. But no open shot for Linia on the 1 ball. Can she still hit the 1 thin, bringing the cue ball to the top side of the 2-6? Not sure what she's called there. Did she call the 6? Banking the 1 into the 6 ball. Well, did take good care of the cue ball there, Mark. Now, Savannah going for 2 rail escape, needs a lot of left spin. Going over the bottom short rail, it's looking to be too wide, too long. So a lot of left spin would make the angle shorter. Yeah, otherwise a bit of a trap. Could also look at playing the intentional fall, putting the 3 and the 8 more together, for example. Yeah, she was trying to push the 7 ball over. I don't mind it at all. The only problem is if the 3 ball is available, Linia might still have the run out. She could also play for 3 fouls, roll up on the 2 ball now.
Yeah, 3 foul rule. 3 fouls in a row will cost you the rack. She's just tried to open up and use the 8-3 as blockers, but she's overhit it. Still smile about it though. That's the way. That's the attitude to have. Nervy start, Tim, to this semi-final. It's huge, isn't it, this, to these players, to win a world title. That's the only thing missing from Savannah's junior history. Doesn't very well, played some great matches in the WPA, in the women's tournaments across the States. She's had some pretty good results as well in the Women's Pro Billiard Series. 16th as well, as you said, in the 10 ball, World 10 ball. But once you get that tag World Championship, World Champion, it's something that can never be taken away from you. You've got it for life.
Well, as you can see, there's a gap between the 3-9. She's looking to play for it. I'm not sure if she can take the 1 ball out.
Oh, it's unlucky. She had to miss the 8 though, didn't she? Oh, this is nasty, Tim. How would you fancy this one over the top of the 3?
Well, real first. Makes the angle real flat coming into the 2 ball. I do like that. Going into it directly, I think the cue ball will bounce off the rail too long. Well, could also play it directly and leave the cue ball next to the 9, but that way you're going to leave a longer 2 ball.
Just take her medicine there. One very, very difficult to do too much with. She was kind of stretching. It's one of those positions, Tim, that you don't actually get in very often, isn't it, from that distance? Very rarely happens. Awkward now, Tim. 8 ball in the way. Can she avoid it? Yeah, just. Good shot.
Yeah, still some work to do from the 7 to the 8.
Cues nicely, doesn't she, Tim? Nice slowish backswing and then slight pause before she begins the forward swing.
Yeah. Running towards this tournament, I've seen online in one of her stories that she was playing snooker too. So that might have a bit of an impact on her game. Not sure how much she plays snooker, but she plays hayball, she plays some snooker. Trying to learn all the all-round skills.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Improved so much in the last year, she really has.
Well, maybe a bit speedy. Can imagine she got a little nervous looking at the cue ball, but she's landed absolutely plumb. These 2 balls to double the lead. It's alternate break, so it's already a good start for her, knowing that it all depends on her breaks from this position.
I'll tell you something you don't often hear me say, Tim. Absolutely great bridge use there. Great bridge technique. The hand was beautiful on top of the cue properly. Nice elbow parallel to the bed of the table. I'm impressed. So that snooker, maybe she's been using the bridge, or the rest as it's called in snooker, quite a bit. Now in theory we could have an All-American final, but of course the other young ladies have got a say in that as well. There's one young lady from Chinese Taipei, I believe. They're always a threat. Great Q Sports nation. There's a nice close-up of the smartwatch of our ref. I wonder how many steps she does a day when she's refereeing pool matches. That would be an interesting stat to find out. So alternate break. And it's a great start from Linia. Much more power.
Quite the cut though on the break. Lost the cue ball a bit, but I think she did get the second prize, not leaving any shot available on the one. So we will see the push out, maybe push into the 10, leave an edge. Could also push the 7-9 together, for example.
Yeah, got to give a big shout out to, I don't know whether she still is, but I know she was European coach, and Sophie Lufgren. I know she's done a lot of work with Linia over the years. Some great work, and well done.
Wow,
Look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this, Tim.
Oh,
She didn't call it.
actually, it's a bit of a fair play, because if she had said that she was trying to cut it in, I think everybody would believe it.
I think she actually caught the rail just first, didn't she? And kind of flicked it in. Maybe she hit it a bit thinner than she was trying to. I don't know.
Well,
Chance for...
a bit off angle on the 3 ball already.
It's not even playing it, Tim. In behind the 8.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting. I find Savannah in general quite an aggressive player, likes to go for the offense. But in this match I feel like she's turning down a couple shots. She's trying to settle down still before she's going for offense. Could be maybe the age.
It could also be a game plan, you know. Could have been maybe think that, or know from watching some of Linia's games, that maybe she's just not quite there on her kick in. Could be it. Quite far out with that one. Oh, that's careless.
Yeah, she won't be able to reach that, so the bridge out again. Not expecting her to do much more with the cue ball. Just step it in. She will be on the 5 to the center.
I first met Savannah in Vegas. I was actually at her 11th birthday party in Banging Balls, the room in Las Vegas. They had a little tournament there. I actually got to the semi-finals, Tim, and then everyone was moaning about my handicap. I had one of those rare good days, which I can't remember the last time it happened. That was 4 years ago.
Well, she is back on track. She's got the ideal angle on the 7 to pop out for the 8 in the top left. I think it's also gonna give her a good feeling if she gets this rack over with.
Yeah, this will make her feel a whole lot better, won't it? Settle her down. Didn't really look too settled, but now she's doing what Savannah Easton does best, and that's pop balls. think she's grown so much over the last year even. I've got a little question for you, Tim. I gave Savannah a little birthday present. It was pool related. What do you reckon I gave her for her birthday?
It was pool related.
It was it was pool related. Something that I was actually given at the World Championships in 2021 that I won in a raffle.
Oh, now you made things actually more difficult. I have no
I said
idea.
it was easy. I gave her a signed 5-ball. No, yes, signed 5-ball by Joshua Filler. I won it in a raffle and I gave it to Savannah to raffle off herself to when she was trying to get money to travel around the world for tournaments.
Yeah, now actually the fillers at times they stay at the EASTON's place, hang out together, spend time together, so who knows, she might have sparked a friendship.
Yeah, that's great. I think I saw them playing Twister at some stage on one of Savannah's posts. Oh, it's a little bit short, I think, Tim.
Yeah, if it's not on to the side, it might be in the corner. She has called the corner, and look at where the 2-ball is. Difficult position for Linia to play that safety. I mean, you have to put the right touch into the cue ball. Yeah, perfect.
Plenty of experience with shot clocks, of course, with the Predator events, but the WPBA events are 40 seconds. So there's a little bit of a difference there of 10 seconds, but don't think it should worry her at all. She's played enough Predator events now to have enough experience on the 30-second shot clock.
Oh, how is the pace? I think she's landed. Well, I think it's okay, but easy to hit this a bit too firm. Nobody likes to baby a cut. She had to, played it well. Could be easily tied at 2. Most of it is pretty much connected. Stop shot on the 5, or maybe a little bit of draw.
It made all the difference, just that little bit of a draw, Tim. As you mentioned, just that inch makes this ball a lot easier. It's a good feel. That's what she said she gets from her shaft, is a good feel. Like an extension of the arm.
A little bit of a nudge on the 9. But I think she can play this top spin, go straight towards the 8. But I kind of liked to be a bit closer to the 8-ball maybe. See, she is trying to stun draw to the left side of the 9-ball to play the 9 in the side pocket. She has landed on the wrong side of the 9 though.
that's a really, really good run out from that initial difficult one ball into the long corner pocket. Played it really well, and I think she's benefited as well. They had a really good run in the mixed doubles, her and Jonas Salto Comino, and she was saying online how much experience she was gaining from it and learning. As we see Linnea taking her time out. So I think Tim de Ruyter and myself, Mark White, we're going to do exactly the same, and we'll return as soon as Linnea does. It's nicely poised at 2-2. Back soon. Welcome back, guys, to the Gandia Palace Hotel here in beautiful Gandia, Valencia in Spain. Nicely poised 2-2. You may have just seen Jordan Helfrey just getting her first rack on the board. She now trails Mingling Wang by 2 games to 1.
Yeah, Same cut on the break mark. Cue ball tracking towards the corner. Occasionally you're gonna scratch. And it has come up dry.
Yeah, notice the 2 ball in a precarious position also. It's going to be a push, obviously. Does she open up? I wouldn't mind opening up the 2 here, Tim, and pushing just past the side pocket on the right. Or is that a silly idea?
Well, I was not gonna say much. But I'm not sure about this push out. I don't see a reason why you would take this mark.
Yeah, this is definitely an art that's learned. You can teach it, but a lot of it's experience as well. Now, if you notice the schedule coming up, what an absolute corker we have for you at 3 p.m. Felix Fogel against Walter Lightcret in the semi-finals of the juniors. Oh dear. Has she got away with it? She certainly has. Look at this, Tim.
Well, the ball in hand will be ideal. She could be going for the run out too if the 1 goes to the right side pocket. Nudge the 8. But she's doing what probably most of the players would do. Go for the 3 fouls. Just make sure the 1 goes in between the 2-8. She has opened up the 2 ball slightly, which does not help her out much on the 3 fouls. I think Savannah might be able to jump at this to at least make a legal hit. Going at it with the playing cue. Nice bend. Good hit and alright result, I would say. Now Linnea could play the 1 above the 4 and the 5, and the cue ball maybe under the 6 or under the 7. Well, let's see if the 6 ball goes to the bottom right. If it doesn't, that could possibly go wrong. A little bit more tricky of a positional shot to play to get to the 6. Well, as you can see from this angle, the 6 might just go by the 7. With the angle she has now, that would be probably the better option. Does not have the full corner, I believe. But should be alright. This is now a chance to go 3-2 up, being down 2-0. She stepped it up a bit. Oh, and she's missed the 6. A little bit of a lucky roll behind the 10 ball though, Mark.
Yeah, she's got away with that, because that would have been devastating if she'd have left it and Linear cleared up. To have been in control of the rack and throw it away. 5 balls doing half the work.
Wow,
Now, that's
what a hit.
Much better kick. That's a much better kick from the Swede. Appreciated by Savannah as well. Little tap on the table as she walked past.
Well, I have to say, even if you get ball in hand on this 6 ball, the 7 and the 10 is locked, so I'm not too sure what actually the right shot would be. Ball in hand from this position. So maybe a bit of insurance for Savannah in case she does not make the hit on the 6. She just barely missed it.
I mean, the good thing is, Tim, she's got ball in hand, so she can, you know, put it anywhere she wants to give herself the angle to go into the 10-7. She could even...
Yeah.
What would you do?
Well, the 8 ball does play pretty big if you would run 1 rail into the 7-10. So I was thinking to go 2 rails, long rail, bottom short rail into the 10-7. But
yeah, you just
cost
said
the 8
that.
ball.
Just flicked off the 8 ball, ruined the angle. Almost judged it to perfection. But this is a game of fractions.
Oh, this is a bit of an interesting shot she's playing. She's called the top right, going for the straight back on the 7. Very aggressive.
Speed wasn't good either, was it? It was a little bit too soft. She was always going to leave it if she missed it.
Yeah, definitely had a safety opportunity there to cut the 7 into the 10. Cue ball back up table.
Yeah, still very young, but I feel Linear has just a little bit more to learn about the safety side of the game, which is only natural, of course, being so young. When you're that age, all you want to do is pop balls. The comeback is complete, Tim. A little bit worrying for Linear. Now then, the other semi-final, Mingling Wang is 3-1 up on Jordan Helfrey from the USA. And as you may have saw on the schedule, some really, really good matches coming up today for you guys. Revo Mimret will follow against Jakob Schrobot. On this table, Felix Vogel at 3 p.m. Could so easily have been the final. Max Benko against Kazmarek as well. That's also our 12 o'clock game. So Savannah needs to get this break working. Bit more power maybe. Oh, that was unlucky.
Nice.
One ball was on its way.
Nice and
How'd you
square
like
this
Tim?
time. Yeah. Couple bumps on the way, indeed. Can she run the cue ball into the 9-4? Yeah. Might have to aim this a bit thinner with left spin, which presses the ball over a bit more to change the angle, the outgoing angle of the cue ball.
Unlucky. May have a slither. She's getting out the jump cue though.
Well, still looking to make this. Oh, she's got the top of the 2. Was always going to be a difficult jump. Being so close to the ball. Has to elevate a lot too. She's not the tallest yet. I mean, she still has time to grow. Not like me.
Yeah, she definitely is growing as well. Much taller than when I saw her last 3 years ago, or a couple of years ago in Vegas, whenever it was. A little bit unlucky she was to be hooked on the 2, to be honest. Played a good shot on the 1, just caught the wrong ball.
Well, it's either give yourself a big angle on the 6 ball to cross 2 rails back to the center of the table, or put yourself straighter and go directly low right draw towards the 8. But with this angle, I feel like she will have to play 2 rails. Back to where the cue ball is now.
Played it well.
Then this to tie the score at 3. Almost halfway there. It's a race to 7. No breaker runs yet. In general, they've been struggling to make a ball on the break. This time there was a ball going in on the break, but was not able to complete the run out. Savannah.
Yeah, 3 p.m. the semis of the under-19s. Eddie Von der Rohe from the USA up against Oi Kanzawa, and Felix Vogel from Germany up against Walter Leichert. That's the tie of that round for sure. 2 favourites to take the title, but they meet in the semis, so something's got to give there. One of them's going to be very disappointed. And I saw Max Benko had reached the semis in the under-17s. He's playing Viktor Kazmarek Revo Meimer up against Jakob Schrubot.
Yeah, just wondering, because the name Kaczmarek, many years ago in the European Championships, I played against Pavel Kaczmarek, also in the quarterfinals. And now I'm wondering, because that's already, what is it, 10, 15 years ago. I'm wondering, could this be family related, or maybe even a son? But I guess I'm never gonna find out.
Or Benjamin Button syndrome.
I don't know what that is.
You've never seen the movie Benjamin Button?
No.
Wow, I can't believe that. Oh, it's a classic, Tim. It's a classic. Brad Pitt starts his age as an old man and gets younger and younger every day and ends up as a baby. Good film.
Well, I have to say, I find it quite unlikely that that's the case, but maybe.
Films are true,
Ooh.
Tim. You should know that. Oh, look at this for a bit of luck. Oh, maybe not. Are you telling me Star Wars wasn't real now?
Well, Star Wars is different.
It might surprise you to hear that I've never watched that.
That is quite shocking.
Not as shocking as you not watching Benjamin Button. Now, what's going on here?
I'm wondering,
Seem
are
to
they looking for... They're probably doing a replay. Because Linia was kicking at the 2. I think it was a 2 and a 7 together. I'm just not sure
Oh, yeah.
if the 7 maybe was hit first. I cannot imagine coming in from that angle, but...
No, I think they're looking no rail. I think they were looking no rail, Tim. Because she kicked at the 2, right?
Yeah.
And then the 7 hit the 8. She hit the 2. The 7 hit the 8. Yeah, that's interesting. I think it could have been no rail, but obviously they've had a look.
Oh, this 2 balls on. That was difficult to get the pace right on the cue ball on a shot like that is so sensitive. Well, a bit of a tester. Elevating the cue. Had to elevate to get the shape on the 4, but she's missed the 3 ball. Then again, she hasn't really left it on as a sitting duck. Maybe after a couple safeties, Savannah might get a lot more from Linia. Let's see, multiple shots actually available. You could nick the right side of the 3 ball. You could even play the kick and stick. Bank the 3 ball out. Cue ball behind the 4. Oh, she's hit it absolutely perfect. Beautiful cue ball behind the 4. This is quite the trap.
Yeah, I've just had a rewatch, Tim, of that incident of when the referee went to check. It was to see if if Linear hit the 2 first or not. It was the 2 went on to the opposite side rail and came back, so it was definitely about what was first hit. Just to clear that little matter up for you, or for myself really. I wasn't sure. Would have been better if it had gone past the 8 ball, that 3.
Well, still not the easiest to hit, going over the right long rail. The 7 plays a bit in between. But in case you miss it by quite a bit, you do have 2 rails possible to hit the 3 ball. Oh, great hit.
Oh, what a shot. Second time under pressure with the hooks, but she's come through with flying colours, Savannah Easton. Her kicking, I think she may have had a lesson off of Josh Villa on one of their visits to her home. Tim, I reckon that could be the case as well. I'm sure Joshua would give his help if he could. This is tough, Tim, with this angle. Maybe just go centre table.
Well, I was gonna say she was aiming a bit low in the cue ball, so not too sure what I was expecting there, but a little bit of a stunt up gives her this cut. We'll have to go 2 rails back to where she's now.
Did well. Lovely stroke there. Committing the angle to memory. Oh dear. Can only be pressure. Deep breath in her sight from Linear there.
Yeah, not perfectly straight on the 9, but as you can see, she can cross over to play the 10 in the same corner as the 9 ball. Bit of a gift from Linear. Definitely was supposed to get out, but we are in the semifinals of a World Championship. I don't think a lot of people understand what these 2 ladies are going through at the moment.
Yeah, nerve-wracking. You have to wait a year for another chance, and who knows, your time might even run out because of the age restrictions. But
Well, and
4-3 it
also
is to the American.
what I experienced with the... Well, there's of course qualification moments for the World Junior Championships, and sometimes you actually see someone that has won or maybe has run real deep into the World Championship that the year after they don't qualify. So imagine you might never even get another shot at winning the World Championship.
Yeah, absolutely. In the other semi, Mingling Wang has taken a 4-2 lead over America's Jordan Helfrey. So not much in that one either. We're racing to 7, remember. Tim De Ruyter and myself, Mark White, are in the booth for you for this one. And we'll be, I think we're together again for the next one, Tim, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Oh, Rex
Messy
also
table.
appearing to be a bit messy indeed. They are spreading a bit weird. Also, not really allowing the player to get very comfortable to get going.
Going to tease up with the 3-ball combo here. The 1-4-3. Tempting her. She's tempted up. So she's got to hit the 1 ball slightly on the right. Too much, Tim. The tempt. The tempter worked for Linear. Savannah took the bait, but didn't catch the big fish.
And also this should have been closer to the 3-ball. She's even getting the jump cue out. It might be just a mini edge. In that case, she has a chance to make this.
She caught the ball before and scratched. Good effort, good solid hit. Kiss on the 4 though, leaves it, no. Extreme pressure for these young ladies, it really is. I know I'm happier sitting here, Tim, than I would be out there, that's for sure.
Well, I wouldn't know. I have no idea what these two are going through at this point. Also, we both know how well they can play, and definitely them two are gonna feel like they're not playing the best. But these rolls are huge.
Yeah, race to 7, and we've had 7 racks so far. Savannah needs 3. Linnea needs 4 more. Oh, and it's ball in hand. Everything in the open, Tim, but look at that 9 ball, that's nasty.
Yeah, definitely pool players' least favorite position on the table, where that 9 is laying. Now, from this view, it looks like it's slightly off the rail, so that you would say the shot is a bit easier now.
Yeah, this is tough now. That's why she didn't play it, couldn't get to the 4. change of strategy. She's using the strategy that Savannah was using early on, not taking chances.
Well, it also
believe she's
shows that both players are playing a lot of international tournaments, big tournaments with the best players in the world. They are really taught to play smart instead of just to go for every run out opportunity and just keep shooting till you miss. Safety has paid dividends. This is another chance with ball in hand.
Is that 9 close enough to the pocket, Tim, to play the 3 off or not?
Well, from this 3 ball I would say I'm not a big fan, but maybe you could play the 7 off the 9. And I think it is laying alright, and I have no idea why she would go for another safety there. This is a wide open table, just the 9 ball, but like I said, could play for the 7 off the 9, so easier said than done, of course. I mean, Linnea was trying to stick the cue ball behind the 7. If she gets it, everybody's gonna say how well she's played 3 fouls, so just didn't work this time.
Perfect weight on the safety. Good cue ball. Cover on the 3 as well. 1 rail escape. Oh, 2 rails.
Caught it from the back. The shot is on.
Be interesting to see how Savannah goes about business with this 9 ball, Tim. I think she may have just had a look at the 7 off of it, as you suggested. But it's certainly horrible where it is. I'd think there'd be more pressure on you playing in one of these junior world tournaments, Tim, knowing it's your last chance to win a junior world title, you know, because next year you're too old. That's got to be real pressure.
Yeah, I think that's the case for Linnea.
Yeah.
Yeah, Linnea, who had a 2-0 lead, could be finding herself now down 5-3, and I mean, she's been struggling a bit the last couple racks, playing more defense, not going for the offense. But you cannot always wait. Sometimes you gotta go. That's what Savannah's doing.
She's actually had a 3rd place in the Euro Tour, Linnea, at the Longoni Italian Open. Ninth in the Estonian Open, and also 9th in the Kamui Slovenia Women's Open.
Yeah, so now 5-3. Linia in a bit of trouble. She will be breaking the balls, but also the break really hasn't turned out into something ideal for both players, I feel like.
Well, we were mentioning that 9 ball being awkward. Certainly not for Savannah. Great shot. Now leading by that 2-rack margin, 5-3. Mingling Wang 5-2 up on the other American, Jordan Helfrey, nicknamed Deadshot. Yuxing Xiao as the ball's ready for Linia to break. Trailing 5-3. Really needs to prevent Savannah from getting on the heel, Tim.
Well, not like this. And actually, some traveling to do. If you consider 3 to the 4, 4 to cross over to the 5, and then the 5 to cross over to the 6. But overall, it's the opportunity that Savannah is looking for to get on the hill.
Good position, Tim, that. Just right to get to the 4. Just a little bit of low left, maybe. Oh, she's going the other way, is she? No, a little bit low left. Now the work begins, Tim, as you said.
Oh, what has she done there?
Oh dear, oh dear. All that area to land in, and she's finished behind the only ball that could have messed things up for her over that side of the table. Unbelievable. Foot she had to land in. She's landed in the half a foot that she didn't want to. Unbelievable. Or not even half a foot, is it? The size of the ball. Now this is a Cesca Centeno shot, this one. Similar.
Oh, nice hit. Best thing that she could have done. Besides making the ball, of course. There's nothing better than pocketing the ball.
I wasn't going to pull you up, Tim, on that one.
Thank you. Now, is there a bank? Cannot imagine her going for the bank. But maybe a little bit of a two-way. Well. Cue ball behind the 9. That's what she's played.
Misjudged the cannon on the 6. Tremendous temperament though, Linia. Really shows anything Giving herself a little talking to there. The heart will be racing now. I'm sure Dad Larry and Mum Tiffany are in the audience cheering her on. Not sure if her brother Cameron has come with them this time. He's actually taking flying lessons, Cameron EASTON. He'll be able to fly them all over the world soon. He's been doing them about 2 years, I believe. Two passions that actually match quite nicely, Tim Paul and flight and being a pilot. I know Ali Carter's a pilot, flies himself to some of the events. Ali Carter from Essex, snooker player, in case you didn't know who I was talking about.
Well, it looks like Savannah might be one step closer to the final. Bit more of a cut on the 10, but should be alright.
Don't touch the ball, Savannah. So point of no return for Linnea HJALMARSTROM now. 6-3 down, and the same can be said for Jordan Helfrey as well. She's 6-2 down to Mingling Wang from Chinese Taipei. But it looks very, very likely there will be one American in the final. That young lady there who's been travelling so much, goes in every tournament she can. Done very well with Sky Woodward in the Scotch doubles in the ultimate pool. Plays a few tournaments at Griff's as well, which is one of her sponsors. She's got more sponsors than a NASCAR driver.
Try break once again. A nice square hit. And that 9 ball in that same awkward position as it was a couple racks ago. Even more difficult. I think it's more frozen to the rail this time. Oh, a bit speedy. And the safety stop shot behind the 3.
Just a reminder, guys, the final will be tomorrow. That's Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. local time in Spain. Good shot. Wouldn't actually surprise me if Pia Filler is not watching. Maybe Josh is as well. He's at the Moscone Cup. I think Pia's going there after this tournament, after the Euro Tour. Actually, it might be too late. She might be going for the last couple of days or so. Starts on the 3rd.
Well, if they make it till day 4.
Yeah, unlikely, Tim, unlikely. Go Team Europe.
Yeah, now Linia's performance weakened overall. Chance for Savannah to close it out. Could have. Oh. I was gonna say a little nudge on the 9 could work. Pocketing the 5, low left spin. Nudge the 9 off the rail and be on the 6. But doesn't matter now, she's missed a 5. Last call for Linia.
Yeah, that has been a big problem of hers during this semi. I think it's something for her to work on, Tim. Giving herself a good talking to. Surely she'll put this on the long rail. Yeah. She led 2-0, Linia. Savannah came back to 3-2. 3-3, 4-3, 5-3, 6-3. Could it be 7-3? Still a little bit of work, Tim. Avoid the 10. Should be okay.
Well, also, I'm just not sure about that 9 ball. Still needs a bit of a shot on the 9.
Similar to last rack, Tim, the 9 ball, isn't it? A little bit easier, I think, just not quite as close to the side pocket as it was last time. Savannah 3 balls away from a world final, her second in a row. Lost out to Sophia Mast in New Zealand. She was heartbroken after that defeat. Does she make up for it this time? Played this well.
How's the pace? Wow.
Oh.
She doesn't have to do too much with the cue ball. Just stun this in. Play a 10 in the right center. This is probably the most important shot. Oh, she's missed it.
She's missed it. She's caught the bump. Oh dear, oh dear. Linia then with a chance to make it 6-4, Tim.
She's missed that also if you look at the cue ball where she's landed on the 10. I don't think the angle she had, it was so possible for her to get that position. So maybe a bit of cheating on the pot to still get the right position on the 10.
Well, you can tell that Savannah didn't win that rack by the amount of applause. Much more support for the Americans in this hall. She's nipped out for a quick break after that mistake. Tim Daraita and myself, Mark White, will be back with the conclusion of this match very, very soon. See you soon. Welcome back, guys, to the Grand Palace Hotel here in Gandia. Linnea Holstrom dodging a bullet there. That missed 9 ball. She's still in it with a shout. Would love to make a ball. They've been rare balls on the break so far. Well, there is an early 10 on, but they don't count, of course, in WPA rules. It's a World Championship. They're only Pro Billiard Series rules. Unique to the Pro Billiard Series. No, she's called the one in the side, so it's just a safety. Can only call 1 shot.
Wow, good cue ball.
Oh.
It's a great shot.
Tough jump this, Tim. Oh, she's kicking. I was going to say it's a bit of a tough jump. Oh, good shot. Unlucky.
I'm just wondering what else had she called?
She called the 2 in the top right corner. Kind of expected
Understandable.
to make the combo, maybe. Yeah. It was a little bit unlucky. Good hit, but...
Oh, doesn't want to
just
bump the
missed.
7. I was gonna say, if she bumps the 7 full, she might put the 7 to where it won't go in the top left. Still, this angle not ideal on the 3 ball.
Yeah, a little clip on the 9 ball there. Not spoiling things too much, really. Can confirm, guys, that Ming Ling Wang has beaten Jordan Helfrey by 7 racks to 3. And we'll await the winner of this one in tomorrow's final at 12:30 p.m.
Well, we definitely have arrived to the most difficult stage in the match, and that's for Savannah. Closing out the match can be so difficult, you know, you just feel that hurdle and you're just not able to pass it. And then for Linnea is to stay hopeful and to crawl all the way back and make it a hill match.
Lovely bit of left-hand spin on that cue ball there, just to hold it behind the 10, check it off the rail. Looking at 2 rails here. 1 rail off the side rail on the left. Call the 9, I would have guessed. Solid hit, Tim.
Yeah, and nothing onto the top left. Sure, the 4 goes to the left center, but that's not a hanger by any means. So what else is there to play? She's called the 4 in the bottom right, but definitely playing the cue ball, trying to get behind the 8 and the 7. Just gotta watch the cue ball.
dear. Things starting to come unravelled for young Savannah. Just has to keep her calm. She did have that one chance to win this match. Missed the 9 ball to the top right hand corner. And strangely enough, Tim, it was slightly easier than the one she missed in the rack before. Or the one she made, I should say, in the rack before. I beg your pardon. Oh, this is nice. Nicely played. So a bit of pressure on Savannah here. If Linear can win this rack, it'll just be one in it. And then the pressure starts to build from there.
Well, I kind of feel like that pressure is already on her. When she scratched that cue ball, her look on her face definitely looked like a little bit dramatic, which, well, I can understand, but it's not the end yet. There's still time, just gotta stay patient.
Long way from the 5. So this is a gilt-edged chance now. These are the kind of chances you kind of have to take if you're going to win titles. You can't be letting these racks run away from you. Every ball on the table goes. Just has to watch this 10 ball. All ball fouls. Oh, she's okay. She's to the side of it. Yeah, just checking her hair. If her hair did touch the ball, it would be a foul.
Yeah, she's landed perfect on the 7. Can cut this in. Cut the 8 in, I mean, then. Oh, she even was straighter. Oh.
Oh, good shot. Mind the arena, please, Linear.
Oh, the 9 and the 10 hanging. This is looking to be 6-5.
Yeah, appreciated, I'm sure, by the European fans. It's kind of like a little bit of a battle between the supporters as well. I'm sure there's more Americans there though, from the noise of the applause. And you see the players arriving for our second rounds of the day. We will be concentrating on table 1 on Revo Mimret against Jakub Schwabot. And the match on table 2, Max Benko is up against Kekshmarek. There you see the full day schedule. 2 semi-finals at 5 PM for you today. And all the finals tomorrow. Final day tomorrow, guys. You don't want to miss it. Pro Billiard TV. And we're free all day, all night, 24/7. So you can watch any of the matches you missed as well. Yeah, Savannah just starting to get a little bit agitated.
Well, I can imagine she was up 6-3. Now she does have a dry break with a shot available on the 1 ball. So the thoughts running in her head are most likely gonna be like, oh no, what if this is gonna be hill-hill? That kind of mood. Wow, great bump on the 2 ball.
Yeah, she's remained calm, Linear. Just a couple of shows of emotion on a couple of occasions, but nothing dramatic. Needs this cue ball to run a bit. That's okay, it's a good angle to get over for the 4. Nerve-wracking times, Tim.
Yeah, won't be able to place the cue ball for the 4 in the top left, but
yeah, that was all about positioning there, and she just forgot to pot. Simple as that. Hit it way too thick. Now then, Savannah, what's left in the tank?
yeah, played the 3 ball with a lot of outside spin, probably pushing the object ball a little thicker into the 3 ball, and now, as you mentioned, this is definitely one of the easiest opportunities Savannah has had to run out, but then don't forget,
It's gone wrong. It's gone wrong.
with everything that's at stake, nothing is easy.
She's just got to remain calm. She's still got control of the table. Can put the cue ball behind the 6 here and get it nice and tightly glued up behind that 6 ball.
Oh,
He's
that's not
leaked
the
out,
right
Tim.
pace.
She has this into the side and she can draw for the 6. It's a good angle. It's there. Yeah, Savannah just kind of looking up at her mum and dad there, I think. Little nod of the head. Who would be a pool player? The anguish, the torment, the travelling. They're a different breed. They work so hard. Three balls away, Tim, from Hill. No chance of a break for either player. They've had their timeouts.
Well,
last hope,
also,
maybe the cue ball a little bit close to the rail. Beg your pardon, Timothy.
well, I was gonna say, if Linia gets the finish here, I would not want to take the timeout. All the momentum is with her. Savannah is on the down, so definitely would have to continue playing. But as you mentioned, no timeouts available. There's 10 to make this a hill match. Oh, there's nerves. Oh, she's missed the 10 mark.
Well, hold on though. It will come back up. And it's respotted. And it could have gone a little bit worse for Linia. Oh, she just snatched at that. Tension in the arm. Big moment. So this 10 in the side for Savannah Easton to get one American into the final against Mingling later on tomorrow. It's there. It's there. She's done it finally. Got over the line, but Linia will be devastated. Came back from 6-3 down. Almost made it to 6-6, but missed the 10 ball. Savannah played well, but I'm sure she thought for a moment she was going to have one more rack. There's one more match to come next on this table one. Revo Mimrat against Jakob. Tim the writer and myself will be there for you with that one as well. Don't go away. It will be coming up very soon. But for now, see you.